Hi everyone, today we're at Warwick Castle.
Again.
Yeah! So we're going to have a look around, see what's going on, see the background. We're going to explore all the sort of attractions, see all the shows and just sort of see what's going on really. So it's a Saturday during bank holiday, so there's lots of extra events on today. So we've got the War of the Roses live, which has got Jousting. We've got Trebuchet. Got the Zog playground. Oliver's excited for the Zog playground, aren't you? And we'll just see what's happening. So yeah, let's get stuck in. So before we get stuck in, I just thought I'd show you a bit of an overview of the Warwick Castle site. So there's absolutely tons to do. So it can be a bit overwhelming when you're just sort of trying to have a look at what's best and what to get stuck into. But so when you sort of enter in, you've got the Zog playground, Horrible Histories maze. And then you head into the main castle and you've got the actual castle itself that you can walk around, have a look at sort of suits of armour and swords, and you've got all the shows at sort of the top area here. So at the minute you've got some special bits on. So for half term, so from the 23rd of March up to November now, you've got the Falconers Quest show, and you've got the Legend of the Trebuchet, which is running at a similar time. And then the War of the Roses live, which has only just started, so that's really exciting. There's a bit of a jousting arena, so we've got the Knights of Mid-England doing a show, so we're definitely going to go see that. And also sort of from half term onwards now, you've got the Zog live show, and then throughout the day as well, you've got history team tours of the castle. And you can also book in as well and do the Princess Tower, which is meant to be quite good. So you just go in. You have to book a slot for that, so just go to the actual entrance of the Princess Tower. So the castle's on some absolutely stunning grounds, and when we came last time, we just ended up chilling, just lying on the grass and relaxing. It was a beautiful sunny day. So in all honesty, even if you come and don't do any of the attractions or shows, you can still just have a nice time chilling out, enjoying the grounds. You can walk around the perimeter of the castle as well and go up on the walls, which is really cool. But let's go inside and show you the innards of the castle. Right, here we are in the main castle courtyard. You see how pretty it is. And there's actually lots to do in this section as well. So, looking straight ahead there through that door is the sort of main castle bit, the Great Hall, where there's sort of suits of armour and swords to look at. And you've got the staterooms as well, so you can sort of tour through, see some of the models, which is really cool. And then over here in the corner, you've got the castle dungeon. So that's a bit of a paid extra, just like much like the dungeon attractions at the other Merlin sites. And to the right of that, you've got the Kingmaker attraction as well, which is a bit of an interactive experience. It sort of goes through sights and sounds of the Battle of Barnet in 1471. What do you want to show me? You shouting in the castle? You cheeky boy. Maybe at night I'll have to take you away. And over there as well you see two princesses. So that's the Princess Tower where you register for the Princess Tour. So I think we might nip over there and grab a time. And you've got the jail as well in this corner. So you go down some really sort of steep steps into the jail and you can see where they kept all the prisoners back in the day. So yeah, we're going to try and see and explore as much as possible today, so we can show you everything. So I thought I'd show you some of the food offerings as well. So they've got a pizza, coffee and salad van here, so you can pick up a pizza, some little donuts, drinks. So price wise you're looking at sort of $14.50 for a margarita and $6.80 for a square of pizza. Got hot dogs as well, $6.50, salad $6.80. So there's a few food options dotted around. Ice cream van up there, and in the castle there's a bit of a cafe as well. And you've got the Knights and Princess shop as well, which sells all your swords, shields, armour, Zog bits as well, so that's cool. There's also a paid extra as well, you can do archery, so you sort of sign up just there and then. So sort of the bigger kids can have a go at archery, so it's £6 if you want to go on that. Right, the first thing we're headed over to is the Woodland Theatre for the Zog show. So there's a couple of show times in the day, so we're catching the first one at 11:15.
said.
Perhaps you'd like a nice sticky plaster for your head.
Circle about the great. I've come to rescue Princess Pearl. I hope I'm not too late.
Oh, well, the Zog show is really nice. And our next stop is going to be War of the Roses Live, the Jousting. So that looks really popular. People were queuing a long time before that started, so we're going for the 12 o'clock showing. So all the shows are located sort of outside the castle itself. So if you go out through one of the gates, sort of big open areas, so you've got the Trebuchet show, War of the Roses Live and the Falcon show all down there. Here we got the Trebuchet, so that's part of the show later on. And here we are, so you arrive at the show, you pick red or white, Lancaster or York. So I think we're going to go York. Are you ready? What, are we ready for the fight? The horses? We're in the arena, aren't we? Oliver's got his little poles. Daddy's ready. This is exciting, look. This is the arena. And sort of the seating's just sort of tiered levels to stand on. Very excited for this one. I don't know if you can tell.
Your leader is a warrior, famed throughout the land. Why, sir, he can cut you down at 20.
She is French and she is incredible. As brave as a bear, a ferocious she-wolf amongst men. And cheer for our beautiful queen!
Victory for the Red Rose!
Red Rose! Red Rose! Red Rose!
Fast forces! On my command, cavalry, charge! But behind Margaret, 30,000!
Huzzah! Our Margaret signaled, our women drew their arrows.
Christmas charge in early. They say the sounds of Towton were terrible.
Thousands of hoopers climbing through the mud.
It's glittering everywhere! King Edward!
Long live
King Edward!
Long
Live King Edward!
Long live King Edward! Show your devotion to the true king, the rightful ruler of this great land. Three cheers for the king! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! I am happy for you, dearest brother. But truly I am. But oh, how sweet a thing it is to wear a crown. Mark my words, brother. I will not find my satisfaction until I see my shadow in the... Arm yourself! Henry, take...
What is your cause and flames?
Well, we're done with War of the Roses live, and I can honestly say that's like one of the best shows ever. That's so good. So it was about 40 minutes long, and it was just great. Like, told all the history of the War of the Roses. There was obviously stunts, horses, sword fighting. There was some stunt riders as well. We saw the horse stunt riders, didn't we? That was really cool. Really good acting, good storytelling, good effects. Oliver's got a ribbon. So yeah, that's highlight of the day by far. That's so good. So if you come in, definitely come on a day where this is on, because this is fantastic. So if after watching that show you're inspired, there's a little jousting academy for kids, which is an extra charge, £6. Oh! Oliver's desperate to show you this ribbon. We've tied it onto the pushchair now. And I think we're going to go check out the Falcon show. So all the shows are sort of in this area, which is quite handy. So you can sort of go from one show to the next, which we did, Zog, to War of the Roses, and now to Falconer's Quest. So let's go check that out.
In this year of 1356, I have returned victorious from the war in France, where I served as a loyal support official.
The birdie's talking to me!
The birdie's gone on the platform, yeah, look at that.
It's good, Daddy, look. Can you see, Daddy? Look, the flower bag.
Well, we just watched the Falcon show, which was really good. And now we're going to meet the real life Zog. Hi! Go see Zog, he's got his gold star. Go see him, Oliver. Go give him a hug or door.
Hello, can I say this,
Oh. Yay!
Nice. That's a photo.
So next to the Zog meet and greet is the Peacock garden. Now this is just beautiful. You know, if you're going to bring a picnic, I'd say get yourself around this way. Be careful with it, Oliver, gentle. Oliver, don't chase the peacocks. But yeah, this is really beautiful. They've got tea rooms up there as well. I think you can book in an afternoon tea, grab a slice of cake and coffee there, and just have a little stroll around all the beautiful gardens. Wow, what do you think of this, Oliver?
Peacock!
Again, right. Stopping getting the peacocks. Well, after our little stroll around the Peacock garden, I think we're going to head back inside the castle. You can hear this very quiet boy having fun. So we'll head back inside the castle and we might see if we can get on one of the princess tours. Or if not, explore the inside. Right, well, we're booked on to our Princess Tower tour. So $2.15 for two. So it's totally free. You've just got to go approach one of the princesses and they'll pop you on the next available tour. Right, whilst we're waiting for our princess tour to start, I'm going to head into the Kingmaker attraction. So this is in the corner. This is something you don't really want to miss as well. This is a cool little attraction with all models telling the story of the Kingmaker. It's the Earl of Warwick. Let's go look around in here, Oliver. This is really cool. It smells medieval as well.
I can't see.
Can't, it is dark in here. But when we get through, there is lots to see. Oh wow. Look at this. This is Fortune, the Earl of Warwick's strong horse for battle. So the story goes here, they're preparing for the battle. Hi. So we've got the armourers, the blacksmith, making weapons. Here's the armourer, making the Earl's armour. Here they are as well, Oliver, making arrows for the battle. The Fletcher. Made the arrows. Ooh. I think Oliver's quite soaking up the story, but he's enjoying looking at all the bits. A big wheel, we like that. It's the cannon. So they're making cannonballs in here. And they make it out of stone because metals are very expensive. So you've actually got a fella who's an expert in masonry making the cannonballs. Here the ladies. So lots to see in this bit. So we've got the receiver general sorting out the finances for the battle. Got a couple of dudes having an arm wrestle. Oh, and the jesters. Look at them. That's what Daddy would have to be. Is that Boris Johnson as well? Oliver! Arm wrestling. And then the end of the story. Richard Neville, the Kingmaker, loses his life in battle. So this is his final meal. So he's having a feast before the battle. Oliver's going to eat it all. And after a big medieval battle, of course you need a good old gift shop. So you can buy all coat of arms. I think we couldn't find Barry when we came last time. We've got some meads as well. Look at these. Mead tasting as well. Look who's got a sword. You show the camera. Oliver is now a knight of Warwick Castle. Oh no, don't put it down the drain immediately. Right, so that was 10 quid for a little sword.
Oh no!
Oh, I've de-weaponed you. Don't get me, Mr. Knight. Ah! And now we're going to have a quick explore around the Great Hall and the stately rooms. So today they're hosting a wedding, apparently, it says on the sign. So in here we've got all suits of armour, swords, some artefacts from sort of medieval times and more recent stuff. This is really cool and interesting. This is more your history. Right, we found the armour Oliver's going to wear. Now he's got his sword. Let's go through and keep looking, shall we? Let's go in here. So again, this is all part of the entry, so you just come into the Great Hall and stately rooms, you can just look round. Some really odd stuff, like a 16th century handkerchief. Some really sort of old artefacts. It's gorgeously decorated and preserved as well. Right, well this is the green drawing room. This was traditionally used for the male guests to sit and relax in. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Oliver's relaxing on that chair. And Daddy is going to relax on this chair. And in this room we've got the actual bed that Queen Anne died in 1714. I think they've washed it. So here's Henry VIII with all his wives. So apparently he paid 2 visits to Warwick Castle in 1511 and 1541 just to stay the night during some visits elsewhere. And apparently he paid for some restorations on the castle as well. It's got some proper decent history, like 1100 years old the castle, so a lot's gone on in that time. Well, here we go. If you fancy getting married in the state dining room at Warwick Castle, you can. All set up for later on. Right, and it's time for our Princess Tower tour now. And we're going to head inside this little section. Looks like there's a photo op first. But yeah, like I said earlier, the Princess Tour, just make sure you sign up. And it's just located off the main courtyard.
Island, and you're all very welcome here in my tower. Now I know what we're all thinking. It's ever so dark in here, isn't it? Oh, I agree. You see, we haven't had the light in this room since the last ruler lived here. We hoped Princess Eve would bring back the light with her coronation, but it never came to be. Have any of you ever heard of Princess Eve? You have. Well, for anyone who hasn't, Princess Eve was going to be the next queen of Warwick Castle. Sadly, on the way to her coronation, a sorcerer, Eve's own uncle, who believed he should rule Warwick instead. Well, right, I should tell them, shouldn't I? You see, I made a wish on our magic wishing tree to bring back the light and see a new queen crowned. Do you all think you'd help me make my wish come true?
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Here she is! Doesn't she look noble? Oh, I wonder if there's a way we might bring her back from stone. There must be a solution. You see, there is something very strange about this statue. The box she's holding, I think that it opens. The problem is, I'm just not sure how to open it. Good job, everyone.
It's got to find the keys. It's got a massive key there.
As always, goodbye. Your Majesty, we've done it. We finally have a new Queen of Warwick, and we brought back the light after so many years of darkness. My wish really did come true. Thank you all so much. Now I suppose I'd better let you make your wishes come true. But first,
What did you think of that, Oliver? Good. He loved it that much on that princess tower. He wants to go again. That was just a really sweet little show there. Interactive, he was getting involved. So yeah, definitely recommend that. Well, here's one of the tours, Stately Splendour. So you just turn up and you can go around. Well, in the corner as well, next to the Kingmaker attraction, you've got the jail. So I've been in it before. It's a really sharp staircase to get down, quite low. So I'm going to struggle with Oliver, so I'm not going to be able to show you in there, but it's essentially just a little dungeon. So it's the real jail where they used to put the prisoners back in the day. It's essentially just a little room with really high ceilings, some shackles on the walls. That's pretty scary to imagine what they used to do in there. That's something you can just wander down and have a look at. Alright, and underneath the castle you've got the Undercroft Cafe as well. It's got some hot offerings. It's got usual crisps and drinks. You got some paninis, sandwiches. Looks like I've just sort of missed out, about 2:45 now. Some roast potatoes, cakes. Hi guys, you alright? Right, well, that just about wraps it up for the castle and the shows this side. So we're going to head back out towards the front and we're going to check out the Zog Playground and the horrible Histories maze. Next up we're going to check out Zog's Playland. So this is a bit of a Zog themed playground, which Oliver absolutely loves. And he's not stopped talking about it. Every time we come to Warwick Castle now it's all about the Zog Playground. So let's go have a look. So it's a massive whole playground themed to everything Zog. Got swings, slides, a little sandpit area. There's a zip line, little caves, sort of secret areas to go in, water buckets, skipping stones. So this is really cool. So theming's really cool on this playground. We've got a skeleton. Got some really good sort of characters, loads of slides. So yeah, this is one you can definitely spend far too long on if you've got a little one. It's just really nice. There's sound effects as well from some of the characters. You can hear the burping. You can also pick up one of these activity stamp cards as well, which is really cool. So dotted around you've got areas to pick up stamps, so it just sort of encourages you to explore all the Zog areas around the whole of Warwick Castle. If you do that you get a golden star. Also in the Zog Playground as well, they've got a little refreshment stall, so you can grab yourself a cheeky Costa coffee whilst your kiddie's playing. And we picked Oliver up a slushie. Here you go, sweetie pie, you can have that. Well, this is the horrible Histories maze. So I'm not 100% sure what to expect with this one. So So you'll be experiencing this as we do. Oh, what's going to happen here? Oh. Right, so you pick up one of these little time passports. I think you've got to go around and find each period of time.
The First World War, back in the Middle Ages, that's not
Looking all around, aren't we, Oliver? See what we can find in the maze. It's quite big actually, this. So we're going to find all the stamps. Right, well there we go. We didn't find all the stamps, but a few's enough. This is a nice little thing just to keep you busy. Whoop, don't you climb over it as well, the kids' exit. Well, in front of the castle there's a bit of an archer talk as well, so he's showing you the intricacies of archery, bow and arrows, and he's also firing off a few arrows into his target, so let's go see him.
Shoot that one if you want me to. Not saying no, I notice.
Yay!
So you can imagine me in a battle of Agincourt, Henry V going once more into the breach, dear friends. Arrow. Yeah! You! Right there! Look at that! That's gorgeous, that! That's
A bit
quality!
of a character, this
That's a
bowman.
BP temple with pile! That's POC there. I'll talk you through it. So, off to the left. It looked good until I let it go. So try one more time. So drum roll. I didn't even look. Final last one. Final last one. I'll wait this time. No! You cheered! You don't cheer when you...
Right, I think that's going to wrap up our video today of Warwick Castle. So I had a lovely time. Have you had a nice time, Oliver? Look how tired this boy is. He's definitely had a good time. That Zog playground over there has worn him out. But yeah, what a fantastic day it's been. Like, the weather's been really nice. The shows, I mean, the War of the Roses live, it's just like unbelievable. That is definitely my favourite show. The Falcon show as well was great. Little Zog show was cute. Just so much good stuff. Oliver loved the Princess Tower as well. So yeah, fantastic, great day out. I mean, we've been here since 10, it's now 20 to 4, so, and there's still a few bits we didn't do, like Trebuchet Live, but maybe next time we'll catch that. It was just a bit too much, so much to do, but it's been fantastic, so definitely recommend it. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching today. If you enjoyed the video, a like really helps, and if you want to see more like this, hit subscribe, and thank you again, and we'll see you in the next video.